Good Deeds. Woo! I know you having an awesome, a fabulous, a wonderful day, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. Here at Good Deeds, what we do is we help you shine your light to the world. And guess what? That light is your dreams, your goals, your passion. The thing that keeps you up at night, yeah, we here to help you shine that light to the world. I am your host. I am Dr. Renee Sunday, and I am the platform builder. So I help you identify your purpose if you're not aware. And then I help you build a platform to be seen, be heard, and guess what? We got to get paid, right? Because we want to get paid so we can actually help somebody else. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Woo! I want to thank you for downloading our podcast on iTunes, checking us out on YouTube, jumping on our website, and, of course, supporting us on social media as well. We love you. We love you. We love you. You know, we believe in you. And that's very important that you actually are around people that actually celebrate you, but not what? Tolerate you. That's a whole nother conversation, right? But we love you here. We love you. We love you. We love you. Let's get to our question of the day that someone has sent in. It may be even where you are, but it's a question for this session, okay? And, you know, I always have to let people know that my team, they love to send me, guess what? They love to hand me the question like 2 minutes ago. But I like it, though, because, you know, of course, I'm going to do three things. I'm going to show love and compassion. I'm going to be authentic. And also, I'm going to be consistent in the things that I say and the things that I do. We have to do that in life because someone is looking at you. Someone wants someone for encouragement, someone to help them move forward in this journey we call life. And we have to be consistent. You actually need to know how to do what's right. We know, but you need to choose it, right? But the question, I'm going to paraphrase, and, of course, the way this works is I do call the people that send in the question, and we have a conversation. And, you know, I give them, you know, advice. I give them, you know, things that I know, things that I have come across and experienced. And then, you know, we always get people where they need to be, you know. That's what we have to do. Right? There you go. Amen. Okay? But the question is, Dr. Renee, we have noticed, we saw this on social media, and we couldn't believe it, but we actually so excited. They said they heard through the grapevine. See, that's interesting, but I think social media, I think my team kind of put it out there that they heard that I have written a children's book. Yes, I have. It's interesting. It's not under my name, but it's not private. I'll let you know. My pen name that I have written the children's book is called Sunday Treasures with an S. So Sunday and Treasures that you get. You know, we do have that brand anyway because that's what our drop shipping companies go through that in regards to the things that we sell in our drop shipping business. You know, if you want information about that, you know, you can let us know and we can give you the links for that. But so we actually, because, you know, I do faith-based books. I have done business books. And, you know, the 50 things a lady should know about a car, I did that under Renee Sunday, not Dr. Renee Sunday. That's a whole branding conversation we can have if you want. But it's a reason that we actually do things the way we do because you have to keep in mind of the branding. So Sunday Treasures is actually, you'll see that more and more of that coming out. That is actually Renee Sunday. That's me. And the first book is about the benefits of children, to let children know the benefits of brushing their teeth. So we got a whole brand about that. You'll see a lot of stuff coming out very soon. And then, of course, it's a series that we're doing. But we got to make that solid foundation. So that's kind of what we're doing behind the scenes, and we'll let you know what's going on with that. So somebody must have seen it on social media, and they said they was excited. They can't wait to be a part of that. So that's actually what I had. We're working on a lot of stuff, but that's one of the things that we're working on. Today we actually have an amazing young man with us. He's a storyteller and he's an author. I like one thing I have really been amazed is these young people have really jumped on technology. They really have jumped on coding. That's amazing. That's a whole nother conversation, right? But we like that they inspire us, they motivate us, that we actually can get the dreams and goals together, and we can work together. See, that's the thing. We can work together to actually help people get their story out, people get their products and service out. And that's what we're going to do. We actually have a young man with us. But you know what we're going to do real quickly? We're going to take a little commercial break. And, we got to pay, the sponsor got to pay for stuff, right? So we're going to do that real quickly. But, I'm here. And don't forget that we have Cabral Clements with us. And he's going to share the information from his card of the things that he is the storyteller. And he's the author that inspires young people that they can actually expose kids to coding. Yeah, I'm excited. But hold on a little bit. This is Good Deeds, and I'm Dr. Renee Sunday.
I am calling on praises. God's been good to you. If he's ever brought you through, this praise is for you. Yeah. If there's one thing that I know, my sister prayed her. She loves the Lord. Sing with me. Oh, Zion, set on thy strength. The glory of the Lord is risen upon me. Oh, Zion, 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 please remember this. Everything you do is all for God's glory. Repeat after me. Oh, my soul, rejoice. Oh, my soul, rejoice. From the rising of the sun to the going down of the same, He's worthy to be praised. He's worthy to be praised. My God is worthy. Every knee shall bow and confess your name. He's worthy to be praised. I'll give you praise, Lord. We're like a city that's built on the hill. Our praise can't be hidden, 'cause I know He is risen. Yes, He's alive, I know. I can feel Him within my soul. Whoa. Come on, all of the praises. Lift your hands and let go. Oh, my soul, rejoice. Oh, my soul, rejoice. From the rising of the sun to the going down of the same, He's worthy to be praised. Every knee shall bow and confess your name, Lord. You're worthy. Oh, you're worthy. Lord, you're worthy. I want you to find your secret place where it's you and your Jesus. Everybody. Come on now. He's been good. He's been kind. It's your turn. Praise Him. Come on, Zion. Put on your dress. Pick 'em up and put 'em down. Hands in the air, feet on the ground.
This is John Schamberger, founder and CEO of Millionaires and Trainings Only. We are proud to support and listen to Good Deeds Live every Mondays and Thursday at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time with your host, the platform builder, Dr. Nate Sunday. So remember, wherever your mind can conceive and believe in your purpose, it can achieve. And don't stop. Get it.
ladies and gentlemen. We got the don't stop. We have to get it, get it. And what are you getting? You're getting your purpose because somebody right now is waiting on you. Woo! But we actually want to get our guest on in. He's amazing. I like stories. Y'all know I like stories. I'm a Amazon best-selling author. I'm a publisher. I just love it. I love it. He's a storyteller. He's an author. He actually, I love the way he says this. He says his storytelling background and his passion for technology and what he wants to do with this, he created his own book. He's going to tell us about this. But he actually wants kids exposed, guess what, to technology concepts that will actually help them in the future, help all of us, right? Because, some stuff I give it to the millennials. Help me with what I need to do, okay? But brother, that's what we need to do. And we want to welcome none other than the world changer himself, storyteller, author. And he's going to help me to make sure I say his name right. It's Cabral Clements. Are you there?
Yes, Cabral. Can you hear me?
Cabral. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Cabral. I got it now. Welcome to Good Deeds.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm great. Now, tell us, of course, I didn't give the audience justice on your introduction. Tell us a little bit more about yourself and the amazing thing you've been doing to help the world and change the world.
I mean, I think the introduction was appropriate. I'm just a storyteller, and I tell stories through video usually, but I saw an opportunity to put something down on paper, so that's what I did. So I'm trying to teach kids about technology and maybe even grown-ups too.
I love it. Well, how did you actually get into just really wanting to know more about technology? That's just amazing. I know we have a phone everywhere we go. I think they say 1 billion people have phones, 1 billion people on our different platforms. But how did you actually gain that amazing passion of technology?
Yeah, I mean, technology has just been something I've been into. I guess being a millennial and seeing the rise of the phones, the internet at different stages. And I've always been a tinkerer, creating stuff, and I think that it just has continued till today.
I love it. So listen. So tell us, in regards to, so you like doing videos, you like telling a story, and tell us about that in regards to being a storyteller, because, I don't know even if your parents or you probably have researched this. In the past, in regards to advertising and promoting our products and services, it was different than it is now. I mean, and I have to be honest, even being a minister, as a minister, we have to tell a story. Even as you speaking in a corporate America, people like a story. And then, of course, social media, people tell stories. But even on television now, everything we see is actually telling a story. Why do you think that we actually evolved into telling stories more than, just people giving the people the facts and the statistics?
I mean, I think it's always been that way personally. You look at photographs, photos tell a story, videos, obviously. You look at things, and to convey it properly, it has a beginning, middle, and end. I think that's, if you're in the boardroom trying to pitch an idea, you have to say what's going on now and what will go on in the future. And that's just telling a story. But in terms of video and visual stories, I think it just became a need as everybody has been on their phones and always have screens in their face.
That's right. We always if we're not looking at television, we're looking at social media, and social media, it has went to a whole nother level in regards to things that we share. So tell us about the amazing book. We just want to know about the book, of how we can engage with it, and like you said, for children and also for adults as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's an ABC book, so I'm sure most of you guys know your ABCs, but what you might not know are the technological terms that are associated and can be associated with each letter of the alphabet. So for kids, they can learn their ABCs and introduction to coding. And for adults, they can learn some technological terms that they previously weren't exposed to. Right now, we're set to launch the Kickstarter in 5 days, and they'll be able to purchase, and that will launch our products into the market. And then we're just going to go from there. Because I just saw the need from reading books to my niece and nephew.
Isn't that powerful? Wow. So if you could, and I don't believe in crystal balls by all means, but just to kind of look into the future, because back in my age, we had the MySpace, and we had that, and then before Periscope, we had the Blab. The Blab didn't work so well, but YouTube and Google and of course Facebook and Instagram still hanging out there. What's your take on where are we going next? Because we as at my age group, we catching on. We actually on social media and all that now. But what in your mind do you think we actually can become more on a higher level of technology, or have we, unfortunate or fortunate, however you want to look at it, have reached a plateau?
Yeah, well, I think that technology will continue to evolve. There's a lot of work in VR and AR, virtual reality and augmented reality, and I can see that being integrated into our lives even more so than it is now. We're on our devices a lot, and I can see the technology being kind of like integrated within ourselves in the products we use. That's called the Internet of Things. So it's going to be what we're already doing, just on a more integrated level.
Wow. Because I know at one time people, with the apps, now everybody kind of have an app. So, something is going to, tip off in that area. Sort of like the things that we grew up on, like the things that were happening in space that actually going to really happen on Earth. So that's kind of interesting, how we can actually excel in technology. Let me ask you this, because you're at the age group of the millennial. You're at the age, and we celebrate you and the things that you do. But what in your mind, and I love asking millennials this, what can we do? We have the baby boomers, we have the, X generation, Y generation, whatever, generation. How can we, I guess the word we need to say is, how can we all get along? Because people saying that the millennials can't get along with the older people saying that they too fast, and that. What's your take on that, of how we need to embrace each other and respect each other of our different age group, and just even really our own culture and our own, environment?
I think there's better people to answer that question. From my take, I think getting along with anybody is just, finding what we have in common. The millennials, we wouldn't be here. The technology that we have today wouldn't be here if, the baby boomers and so forth didn't set the groundwork for us. So I understand that. And once we see what we have in common, like my mom used to have the big floppy disk for a computer. We don't use that anymore, but that set the precedent for today. So what we have in common, and just move forward from there.
Yeah, I think so. I think so as well. I think we need to just in general respect each other, and then and learn from each other, because the wisdom that actually is shared from the older folks and the mature people, pretty much we want you not to go through the heartache, the trouble, the disappointment that we went through. One thing I can say, everybody may not agree with me, I really admire the millennials because they don't have the fear that we had when we came up. They actually would try what's on their mind. And, I'm not pointing the finger if it's good or bad, but they going to try it. But we in my generation, the things that we supposed to do in life, we took forever. Some of us, I'm saying some of us, not everybody, to actually make an action. So I truly like being around the millennials because I can, even with the children book. Let me tell you, I wrote that in 24 hours because my niece and nephew said, "Well, you ain't doing." Said, "Well, you ain't doing nothing now. You can write it down." I'm like, oh, okay. So I love this millennials because they keep me young, and of course, we want to keep that energy flowing. We want to actually keep that, and the word you use, I love so wonderfully, is being innovative. I just love that. Time goes by so quickly here. Do me a favor. Tell me, what should we, because you probably see this all the time. I know you're a graduate of Morehouse. You're here in the hot ATL. And so many people have aspirations. So many people have goals to, be a storyteller, be an author, to actually know more about coding, technology. What would you say to them right now if they just don't know where to start? They don't know what the next step should be in any of their goals and dreams that they have in life. And when you finish that, please tell us how we can contact you, how we can actually support you on social media, and let us know how we can actually get this amazing, life-changing publication to add it to our library.
Yeah, well, I think that question's easy to answer. Don't know where to get started. You can just get the book and read it. And from there, the Kickstarter will be launched in 5 days, and you'll be able to get it from there. And how to reach me, I think, was the other question. On social media, it is cabral.co. I mainly am on Instagram, and if you type in cabral.co, that's where I am.
Cabral, I love that name. Your parents did an amazing job. That it makes me think of just authority and just kingship. That's what comes to my mind. I don't, what's the meaning, but it actually is more of a kingship or authority. Being in the authority. And is that what it means?
Not really, but we can go with that.
No, but that's what comes to my. I'm like, wait a minute, I like that name. Oh wow. Well, if we missed anything, you can share. If anything else you want to share with our listening audience, a lot of millennials do listen to the broadcast because they say I'm funny and I have a lot of energy. So if we missed anything you want to share, you can share that if you'd like.
Oh, no, I think we covered everything. Just definitely reach out if you guys have any questions about anything, and I'll be happy to answer. And I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes and helping people.
Yeah, exactly. And yes. I'm so proud of you. I know your family's proud of you, and you continue to excel. There's no limit, so let your mind wander and write it down. That's the only thing I tell the millennials. I say, I know we got the cell phones and all that, but it's so amazing what happens to your body when you write some down, because it stimulates your hormones in your body, and you get excited about it. And next thing you know, like I did, you'll be through with the whole book. That is so funny. But we just thank you so much, first of all, for being in your purpose. We thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be a guest here at Good Deeds. If you need us for anything, please don't hesitate to contact us.
No, definitely. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm hyped. Now I'm going to go, I'm going to have to go and exercise or something. I like being around millennials because they keep me excited. They actually make me push forward in life, the things that we have been called to do. Here at Good Deeds, that's what we do as well. We want to push you, be a catalyst that you can walk out your destiny, your calling, the dreams and goals, the things that keep you up at night. Yeah. You need to, what are the three things I always say? You got to believe, you got to trust, and you got to walk it out, right? You got to take some action. Action steps, okay? If you want to actually be a guest on our broadcast, on our radio, TV, or you can actually submit an article actually on our magazine. You can do that, Good Deeds Radio, TV, and magazine. You can do that. We do have advertising and promotional packages available. Of course, they're reasonable. We also have the Sunday Publishing Company. If you get the book out, I know you've been writing it. Okay. And then you can do poetry journals, you can do stage plays and those type of things. Whatever in your mind needs to come out, because somebody right now is praying, somebody right now is crying, somebody right now don't know what to do next. And we want you to actually help them with that task. So our website is www.reneesunday.com, www.renee, RENEE, Sunday, SUNDAY. And also, if you want to launch your own podcast or TV show or magazine, we can coach you for that. Please remember, you do have a calling. You do have a reason you were born. You're not a mistake. You got to do three things. You got to believe. You got to trust. And you got to walk that thing out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And yes. And you got to don't stop. Get it. This is Good Deeds. And I'm Dr. Renee Sunday. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.